This is my marble roller coaster. I spent a couple hours building this with very little and annoying pieces to glue in. So, the way you start it off is you take this little marble, place it right here. Place it down here, rolls down into there. On this side, there is this little hole in here, this little black area. This right here is what this does. This, once you move this little wheel, these two cogs, move these up. This one is actually connected with a series of wooden pieces that connect to this. This right here, you pull up the marble. Once you twist it, I should say, it pulls up the marble. And then put the curve right here, pushes it away so it doesn't get caught down. Now, right here, it waits until you need to turn it, and I falls in one of these 8 different holes. It gets stopped by falling out. It gets stopped from falling out by little notches that are slanted inward so that it doesn't go back. Also, it doesn't travel this way. It goes this way. So this piece right here also stops it from falling. So once you continue to crank this wheel, turn the wheel, it continues to move up until it reaches this point. Then this happens. I guess I have to redo that. All the way through. Then always ends up back at its hole. Now the way it travels is once it starts here, it gets carried away, and there are certain points in these rails, I should say, that are lower than the others, so that it doesn't just fall off, but it gets not only secured but turns. Then drops down this, which gives it potential energy. This brings it down to right here. Right here is where it stops using potential energy and starts using kinetic energy, I believe. It then pushes up here, then continues to use its kinetic energy, go around here, and then once again use potential energy, kinetic energy. Then it gets this area right here. Here and here. So once it gets to this point, here, intricate. Once it gets to this point, I believe it uses momentum to get around from here through a little hole that's in this dip and carries around all the way through here. Which here is another area where the inside is lower than the outside. Same with here too. Inside, lower than outside. Then comes this little switch lever. So the idea of this is once the marble hits one side of it and rolls down this way, so it goes like that, then let's say if another marble comes through here, it doesn't take the same path because it's blocked off. So then it would have to go this way, which then again switches it. And so if you were to continue, keep switching back and forth, just going separate ways. But for some reason, it doesn't really do that well. So let's say it goes this way. Another instance of lower inside being lower than outside. Then drops down here. There's a little dip, falls into here, where this hole that drops it down here. Ignore my dogs. Which then marble gets carried through all the way back to this little hole. Where the cycle continues. That is pretty much my marble roller coaster.